For those of you who don't know what we're doing at the event, it's called Meet My Book, and the idea is to give authors that are selling books, but also authors that are in the process of writing and want to get published, to already, to a chance to meet with readers and talk about themselves, about their work, and all this kinds of things. So this is a great platform to do that. I want to talk a little bit about what the American Book Center wants to do with this event as well. They figure there's a big gap between writing and getting published. And there's a huge space, and because publishing is kind of changing, I think it's we all are aware of this. The ABC thinks, that there's a great opportunity in that space. There's a lot of movement in the area of creative writing in Amsterdam. We're doing a series of interviews, and there's a lot of inspirations, a lot of great talent coming to Amsterdam. For some reason, this town attracts talented people, artists.
You shouldn't have bothered with the glass, I whisper, or would have if I could. Unsteadily wielding a bottle of Nîmes d'Alclou, you wander the wainscoted hallways of your guest wing, muttering and weeping. Perhaps you thought to escape your memories.
Hi, I'm Floris Kleine. I was not attracted to Amsterdam. I actually was born here. I've been writing short stories for all of my life, really. I never got anywhere with them because short story world in Holland is very small to non-existent. I've been writing English language short stories since 2002 and have published 10 of them so far. I would have loved to present a novel here today, except for the fact I don't actually have one.
This fits very well into that whole idea of Amsterdam as the creative city and showcase a little bit of the talent. There's a lot of talent going around in the city, and we're trying to put that together on different platforms. So that's the idea behind it. But it went really well. We had a fantastic group of writers, a little bit of everything, a little sci-fi, fantasy, David's gay crime, really funny as well, and Marie, of course. It's great writers, so I'm very happy.
Someone just asked me if I knew the questions in advance. No, I prefer just to get the question and go with it.
Do you feel you found a voice about writing that way, or because I kind of want to, a lot of writers take a long time to really find their way of writing, especially when you're going to write about your own experiences or fictionalize your own life.
So as an actor, you're used to getting into a character's head and creating a character, really. The writer just gives you lines to say. You have to create the whole inner life of the character. That comes in handy as a writer. And then the other thing is, as a radio journalist, interviewing people and listening very carefully to how they talk and then you're listening even more as you're editing the interview. And
this is all new because I used to be on your side of the microphone, interviewing authors and stuff like that. So to be doing it from the other side is it's interesting. It's very different, and it's exciting though.
I like to meet the authors that have written the books and ask them questions about how they write and what their writing process is and the struggles that they've been through.
Actually, I would recommend an event like this to any author who has any ambition to be read and to be published or to be bought if you are published, because the only way to get read and to get sold and to get published is to be visible. And in my experience, authors are pretty much shy usually and not very fond of going out there and meeting people usually, or even embarrassed to present themselves usually, as I am. But if you really want to be read, there's no other way. So yes, absolutely, it's great that American Book Center has this, and it's perfect opportunity. So if you get the opportunity as an author, just go and do this.
Yes, some of the writers I would not have heard of their work if I hadn't come. That's true, because they write in different genres that I wouldn't normally buy myself. So yeah, it's an eye-opener, really. Yeah.
It's part of publishing in general, kind of opening up a little bit more. In the past, publishing was something that only big publishing houses did, and only 1% of the authors ever got through. And so now with publishing, print and on demand, and self-publishing, all of a sudden there's a lot more freedom in the market. There's room to try your own stuff, and suddenly people are being discovered who just never got through the system before.
Yeah, it's inspiring listening to how they got to where they are and where they got their inspiration from. And it's a community here, so it's nice to meet with other writers.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Listen, there's some wine and just a little bit of snubble, they say. So, if you're thirsty, thanks.